even the gods are safe.
You have lost the game, my dear brother. You have but 3 pieces left. I have Persephone. There will be no more spring, no more trees, no more flowers, no more food. Without spring, all of Greece will perish. My power in the underworld will grow supreme as I rule a nation of the dead.
It better work. What the? Hey!
Springtime in ancient Greece. A carpet of greenery unrolls across the land. Trees, flowers, fruits and vegetables, the bounty of spring, blossoms under the guiding hand of Persephone, the goddess of spring.
You are mine.
Ah, but if Hades has his way, winter will arrive a little early this year. The mightiest heroes of ancient Greece are about to begin an epic adventure. They will save all of Greece from famine and starvation. And battle an evil so great that even the gods are safe.
Hey Aldi, what's up? Just having great.
You have lost the game, my
I'm initiating.
You have but 3 pieces left.
Just give me a moment. Can you turn the game a bit louder? Okay. Try to not make it go over the mic. go louder than the mic. So, first thing you need to know that this don't have to change it if you don't want to. Yes, I will upload this. I will keep them as a highlight on Twitch and maybe export them on onto YouTube. So yeah, they will be saved. I won't record this because I want to, but there will be the live stream will remain. So if you want to do the run, you have to play as Atlanta. She's by far the fastest character in the game. The first few minutes are really straightforward. No? So in the first part of the game, you have to collect a lot of coins you'll use in the first town. So yeah, she's the fastest at running and creating Cyclops. I need to... I should have made... I will take a timer, actually. It'd be better with a timer. So yeah, we have to take Atlanta. Because yeah, first of all, she's really good at running around across the map. Because she loses a lot less stamina than the other two. And she's the fastest as killing Cyclops, which are most annoying enemies to kill throughout the map. They have 100 HP and it takes quite a while for the other two to kill them. So take it. So you have to make sure to grab most of the coin in the first area. It's quite strange to aim at the Cyclops. I just try to aim around the shadow. Grab the key, grab the coin. Grab the Falcon, we're gonna need it later. I'm so rusty. Pizzamal, merci pour le host. Thanks for the host, Pizzamal. Let's go. I just use the wrong button because there is interesting bug, a small glitch. In this game, and I forgot to add something. Here we go. So, grab the Falcon, you're gonna need it later, and when you got Spear, what you have to do is running and throwing spears at the same time, and you will see that the stamina doesn't go down. it goes up. Falcon, another Falcon, and switch to the gyros so you won't misclick, won't misuse a Falcon. You can skip that cutscene by running along the shore, like really close to the water, so you don't get the cutscene. You also grab bombs, because bombs are the most broken weapon in the game. It's really strange how weapons work. How bombs work in this game, because it's supposed to do 10 damage. Grab the coin. It's supposed to do 10 damage, but if your enemy has 20 or less HP, you just kill them instantly. So yeah, so back to the beach, I grab the gyro and the pepper breath from the boat and get the coins here and the skeleton before. So I should have 10 before I go down the waterfall. Comes up next. And basically, most of the weapon you are using is bombs to clear out the enemies. Because your basic attack is slow as fuck, and charge attack are only useful for Cyclops and those guys. So just 10. Just around the corner. And give a charge shot. Oh, nice knife. So at this point you should have 10 coins. It's okay if you have less, but it's better if you have 10 coins. So right now I'm just gonna skip that bar for now. It suggests you to keep your stamina at a decent level. You should always try to run while throwing spears. Unless right now I keep a stack of 25 at least for the next part. But after that you can basically either running while throwing spears until you get your stamina get to a certain level you feel comfortable with. Yeah, you have to not have to run through the design path. You can just drop down a few. Don't drop too far down, because otherwise you end up at the wrong spot. Like this guy. And what you need is at some points you don't collect any spears anymore, so you can cycle through your inventory faster. You get to Ellis. First thing you're gonna do is upgrade your stamina to a lot. You're gonna spend all your coins, and all the coins, the 3 coins you gather here, to get stamina. You can go for a bit less, but it won't be... you will have a bit more trouble in the following area. Is there a minimum stamina I recommend? Let's say at least 200, 220. For me, I'd just go 260, because mostly for safety. I'm used to it. So now you're gonna grab most spear you can. So soldiers can drop 5 spears and houses with spears on it. If you lift them, they drop 20 spears. And you try to get a multiple of 80 plus more in reserve. Now I'm 110. Will be 130. So grab the gyro there. And the coin here. Now on 130. Also, soldiers can drop coins and it's really good for that. 1 in 50. And under this building you get a dumbbell. I'm not gonna take the other one because I would have left with 10 spears.
You're gonna get it now. You're gonna get it now.
It's quite hard of a setup to do. You have to position yourself so you can throw 5 or 6 spears at the big guy. And after moving, you get to you have to kill all the 2 soldiers, otherwise it just gets messy as hell. Oh, it's great. Thank you. I think I'm gonna be a picture. I mean, yep. Didn't move. Okay. So I did. Damn it. I'm gonna use a gyro there. Don't want to die. Oh, dumbbells are a really good item because you get full stamina and 5 max stamina. I threw the core there, otherwise I would have dropped her during the cutscene. Grab some stamina there. And you get the H key first. Don't get the A key first, because killing the boar on the way back is faster. So what I was doing is using 1 coin to refill my stamina and refill it again after that. So now I got 310, which is really good for the run, because you get to run way longer than before. And that's pretty much it for now. Now I'm gonna go back killing the boar and get to Altina. So for movement in the mud, you can either it's a little bit faster to run than jumping, but you should decide when to run and when to jump based on your stamina. If you think you need more stamina, just jump. If you think you don't, just run. if you want. You can hold the jump button to jump continuously. So now, door, I'm gonna use spears. Oh, damn it. I hate to do that. Oh, no, come back. Damn it. So, this is what you don't want to see. Still a decent fight. At least he died right at the entrance. So, for the boar, you need you can use the boar trap you get from the area itself. It refreshes each time you go back. You go back to that zone. And mostly you can manipulate him to charge his laser more closer to you, and then you can just do a charge attack. You can do a charge attack to quite a bit of damage. Otherwise you just run. Come on. Just run in front of him while dropping traps. For this part, just hold jump and right at the same time. It should be fine. It just happened once. I fell off, but that's not so bad. So next step, once you get the H key, you get to see Poseidon and fight the Minotaur. Grab that coin by killing the miners. Then take the catapult. Go there, grab the potion and talk to the guy to open the way. You should have 4 coins at this point. And now you have to talk to Poseidon to make the fish spawn, otherwise he won't spawn. And you have to... for the game you have to collect 3 or 4 magic potions for the run. Now for the minus, I suggest you pick an item that deals 1 damage at the beginning and follow this path to get a coin. Damn it. Press the trap. And the gyro. Anyway, let's do it. So, for the Minotaur, the first thing it's gonna do is trying to trap you. So here at this point he's gonna miss by a lot. And then after that, if he can see you, he's gonna throw his axe at you. You can grab the axe and throw it back at him. It will do 28 damage, which is the most you can incur for them. And you can chain grab the axe by position yourself at diagonal from him and just spam grab. You will see. I'm gonna throw his spear. I'm gonna position myself here. I missed. I want to reset, but I can't. Now he moved back. You have to bait him again. So here is how it should be done. So mostly try to bait him. Here we go. I don't know how much HP he has. Just chain grab the axe. Honestly, I have no idea how much HP he has. So I prefer not to think about it. I think it's like 200 or something like that, I think. There's here and bombs. So kill that soldier to get a coin there. Honestly, I don't know much boss HPs, just know how to kill them fast, like the fastest way to kill them. Alright. Following to that step, grab the potion, then there. Don't grab this potion, don't need it, but grab the gyro near, under the barrel. It's a coin. Another coin! Wow! Lucky. Didn't get hit by the bomb. So now you need to use one potion. I hope I didn't miscount the number of potions I need. Otherwise I'm in a bit of trouble. We'll see. It's fine. Be fine. I hope so. Don't remember if I need to. Now we have Talos. And Talos has multiple faces, and all these faces take 30 HP to kill. So if he stands on the platform, just bomb him 3 times. And if you can grab a statue, do it and throw it at him with a bomb, it takes 30 HP. Left. Otherwise, you just use a lightning and basic attack. I'm gonna use a gyro for safety. How many? Oh yeah, it's kind of random how many hits you need to lose Z. You can get pretty much fucked at some points. You got lucky on bomb drops, you dropped twice, you got 40 bombs. And that's how you kill Talos, like just throw bombs at him, and if you can grab a statue, use one. But if you can't, just use a thunder, a lightning, and then get him. Nice. I think I miscounted a potion, so I have to grab 2. Now you are in Egypt, you skip like most of the town and get straight to where you have to get the lipstick. But if you need more coins or items, you can go up, which takes a bit longer, or just go straight left. Then it's mostly like the only path you need to make right now to continue the story. So the key is just to open that door and then get the voodoo dolls. You only need 30 of them for the whole run. Grab the 2 key. And it can deal with enemies with more than 20 HP. Also, you can avoid those little dialogues along the game by just jumping above the triggers, like that. Shouldn't need to use a gyro there. Would prefer not to. Get the lipstick. I think I'm gonna need to. I hope not. You go there, give him a coin, a block. It's literally a coin. No. I'm gonna use a gyro for safety. Yeah, I would have died. The fishes are really nasty. So by giving a coin, you get there and get a heart and a ray gun, which will be used for another boss and killing Cyclops at the end. This deals 20 damage to non-bosses enemies and 10 damage to bosses. Now you go straight down once you get back to Egypt. Get the coin by killing this machine. Get a password, lightning, I'm rich. You can use the voodoo doll to clear the machine. You get another ray gun. And then you get spears and another coin. And that's how you win it. So ray gun can hit twice as well, so you can get lucky and get 16, which is really good. But yeah, you can if you can get a double hit on ray gun, and that saves a lot of ammunition. And time as well, because you did 40 damage instead of 20. Now you get back there. So if you play normally, you get two possibilities at this point. One is go through the Sparta Express and go back to Sparta, and the other one is go through the Amazons. And going through the Amazons is way longer. So what you're just gonna need to do is go back there, grab the H key.
Which way to go?
I didn't grab the key. Should be fine. Don't really need it anyway. More like from a safety measure than something else. So yeah, you can use the password there. It consumes 2 of them. Each text gives you 2 passwords and it consumes 2 of them. Or you can just go take the Sparta Express.
Ouch! 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 Ouch!
I'm not grabbing any more keys. I haven't missed anything right now, so I'm good. Probably gonna take a gyro on the way back. I'm gonna need a lot of... like this gyro, this coin, because everything's back to respawn. Almost every object respawn. Not all of them. No. Up there. Maybe since you have talked to Poseidon, you can go there. Otherwise you couldn't. Take this way, this route.
Roll, you dirty dog!
And you take the first boat in the game. In this run.
Roll, you dirty dog! Roll, you dirty dog!
So you have to get some kind of rhythm so the NPCs keep rowing constantly, which is way faster than any other method. Now you pay one coin to this guy. Don't take that catapult yet. Take the coin. Give them 1 password, so you have 1 in spare. I stop getting hit. Nope. It's not. So grab this key. It's not really necessary, but it helps a lot next time. In the next step. So if you forget it, not really a big deal. You lose a sometimes, but not that much. Now you're gonna spend all your money on that. I would recommend at least 160. I'm going for 200. I do this to get a timing to buy him again, otherwise just say that and I can't buy him. Oh no. And grab the dumbbell under this building after buying everything. Oh. That was strange. Oh, anyway. Back. So take the catapult and go up left. Then up right. Then you take another catapult. Otherwise you get back to Lana and it's... you get back to Lana and you lose a lot of time because there is more enemies Because enemy spawns are based on where you come from and where you are going to. So, grab another gyro, another coin, and move back to.
Get them!
No. Not Lana, but the boar you just fought, so you can get to Poseidon. I'm just using spears right now. I'm gonna be safe. Take this coin. I don't think I can. No, I can't. Okay. Just have to.
Staring at me.
Damn it. I'm gonna grab a gyro and I'm gonna need one more coin at the end. I should get done. Yeah, I should have grabbed the potion, I remember. I need 3 of them before knowing where this is.
Ouch! Ouch!
So, like the first time you backtrack, you just takes the same path, you just don't get the free thunder or the free coin there.
Ouch!
This is still faster. Then give a catapult and don't go to where Poseidon is right now. Because now you get the weapon to kill the Hydra. You have to have this weapon to kill the Hydra, otherwise it won't work at all. This is also really good at cutting trees. And you just have to stand behind him, because he can't hit you when you have this fire. So that's first head, that's the second one. Fourth, the third one, and the last one. So pretty easy boss, just have to stand behind him and try to aim at the middle of the body. And spam the sticks. And after that, once you move, just go through one side. Just go to one side and spam as well. Should have grabbed that key, because I would have get Pandora's box.
Ouch!
Fine. Gonna do without it.
Ouch!
Oh. And don't run in the mud. Like I should run, I mean. Anyway, so a lot of backtrack, you can see. Now you're backtracking to Poseidon. And I'm gonna use the voodoo dolls there, so I can one-shot the minus the way back to Poseidon. Oh, for now, just run as fast as you can. This. You go down there. You can get that potion. You can grab the right kind if you need, since you need 3. Oh, now you get the key. I'm gonna grab so I can have 6 of them. Or will I just go back? I think I should just go back in this part. So here you can hear the drums, and what I do is just go back again to this place. And you can see our enemies respawn, and item as well. So I can grab another potion for free and go back. Now you have to DK, just go to Athena and fight Medusa. And
I predict pizzas.
And Medusa is a really hard boss to kill. Because if you get petrified, you lose 24 or 48 HP, so you have to be really careful about that. And if you die once, it's almost game over. I'm gonna take the voodoo doll here. Where is it? I can just kill those witches fast. I'm gonna switch to the ray gun and the arc. So I'm gonna stand here and charge attack to this position. I can just hit her with this and get position to hit her with the ray gun. She can't hit me back.
Well.
And then use a halcon, so it gets focused instead of you, but if you are at you're in position correctly, you just get hit. So each time she screams, she moves back to the arena. Sorry for your ears if you have headsets. I'm gonna use another one. I can still hit her when she's doing this. That's a really, really good fight for now. That's a really clean kill. So yeah, just get the ray gun. And if you think, the only thing I recommend is use only to get 30 ammos max. At least. So, I killed myself there because you can run back through there, and you can run back there and don't die, or you can die and just run through the exit and spawn there. And both are almost as fast. Both techniques, both ways, are as fast as the other one. And I do this because I get full stamina back, or at least full stamina back, and if I don't die, I don't lose max HP. And it's really strange how it works in this game. I don't know that. And if you die, you get into the underworld, and if you die multiple times, you get thrown further and further down. And if you die 6 times, you just lose. You can't be killed again. You can lose all your HP in the underworld, and if you do, you get 20 less max HP, so it's easier and easier to kill you. And you respawn with the health and current stamina you got when you left the underworld. For this part, the HK I grabbed earlier helped me to just open the door, otherwise I would have to go there, get the key.
You're weird.
Go back to open the door, take the egg, give the egg for key, and use that key for that door. So I just spared me one backtrack. So grab the snowballs, are really, really important. You will see at the end. Snow works a bit like mud. That was interesting. So be careful of the thieves. Don't want to lose items. Come on. I take a lot of damage. And for this part, you kinda have to juggle between the sticks and the medicide, because you get dryads and trees to cut down. You can petrify the dryads but can't cut the trees. So you get a boar, but you don't have to kill him. You can just run straight past him. You don't need the Medusa head for this part, because skeletons can't be petrified. And grab the paper breath if you have some there. But this part is really annoying, and using the paper breath is really useful there. Wrong weapon. Because there's our two spawns, you can take only one stick. Careful with the sticks there. And the other one here. And go see the first mathematician in the game, in the run. So you just have to make it spawn and go straight back up.
42 to 35.
Not like I did, because otherwise you won't move. And now you just go up and down until it spawns.
1, 2, 3.
And gives you the code of the door.
42 to 35, 17.
Now drop down there and get to the left. I'm really low on gyros. Code can be different. Like, there is 2 instances, code's different. I don't have a pattern yet. Like, if I knew all the possible codes, maybe it should be easier to try them out. But for now, I don't know them. But yeah, they are different. No, talk to Athena. I don't have the Medusa head anymore. Do Voodoo doll for now. And go see Dionysus. If you see Dionysus before killing the Hydra, just tells you to kill the Hydra. Otherwise you can just go to him, talk to him. Damn it! So now he should be dead, but since he was in an animation to grab me and he actually grabbed me, he didn't die and I have to hit him one more time. So he dies. No, I don't need ray guns for now. So talk to Poseidon, Dionysus, excuse me. Grab the gyro and the key. And go back to see Hades now. Wrong way. So for basic movement you must or should always be running, except maybe for the mud, but always run. You can jump above the soldiers when they are knocked out. Take the potion. Yep, 4 coins. Very nice. Just follow the right path. Then off. Fuck's sake. Why now? Now you have to pay 3 coins for this guy. Is it the key you open that door? Or need the potion right now? You have to talk to Hades, so he can open you a path to kill the giant snake. Otherwise you can't get to there. I think you can, but you probably die to the fishes. Oh, you need to be a pig. Oh.
Throw, you scurvy dog! Throw, you scurvy dog!
Now grab your wagon. That's enough. You need at least only 15 there for this part. They have 100 HP and blocks you the way.
I predict pizzas.
Pizzas. Grab that mathematician. I'm gonna use a gyro, I don't want to die there. They do a lot of damage. And give you the code.
3, 3, 1, 1.
I predict safe.
You need, I think you need at least 2 gyros there. Yes, you need 2 gyros to get the key, otherwise you're pretty much dead. Like, the run should be over now if you didn't have 2 gyros.
42 to 35, 7.
Or you managed to get a big key from... Damn it! Not the thing I wanted to do. Or you can grab a picky from something else. I don't think that's possible. Unless for the green eggs. You managed to get 2 green eggs, but again, I don't think that's possible.
Throw, you scurvy dog!
And I'll get the voodoo dolls.
Throw, you
Because
scurvy
now
dog!
the soldiers have 30 HP. And you can't one-shot them with bombs.
Throw, you scurvy dog! Throw, you scurvy dog!
So that's why I needed 1 more potion. And the code for this door is always the same. It's 2321. Grab that core. There, talk to this guy, get the key. It tells you the code. 2321. That's the code for this door. And also this guy tells you the code. Forgot. You can jump across above those rocks. that key. And that heart. One thing I didn't mention is use gyro mostly for either to save you from death or to refill your stamina if you really need it. And now you don't need any more voodoo dolls. Better just use the rest of them. Yeah. The route isn't really hard to do it, just doing it correctly and consistently, mostly for boss fights, is quite hard. Well, first thing, you need to go for the snakes and throw wasp at him. Because they do a lot of damage. But you have to hit each segment. A lot. Oh, that's a really good first cycle. You have to do them twice, but they need to change color all once before you get to like phase 2. You don't want to be there, otherwise just hits you to death. You can kill it with other weapons, but I think this is the most efficient weapon because it goes through everything. It deals 3 damage and can hit multiple times, which is really good, and has a really wide area of action. Nice. Grab the golden fleece and move back. You get a free gyro. You can skip a cutscene by going really close to the walls.
Which way to Greece?
Row, you scurvy dog! Row, you scurvy dog! Row, you scurvy dog! Row, you scurvy dog!
And now you are on your way to the last area of the game. Get the magic potion, bombs, and you're set. So you don't really want to talk to Ellie, so better take a longer route and go to the underworld using the golden fleece. Otherwise, it takes you golden fleece, gives you a key to a heart, and you have to get back the golden fleece from another place, which is next to Dionysus, where Dionysus is. Gyro. there. You just have to go down, like go way down until there. I'm gonna use the gyro for safety and grab. Grab the snowballs. And you need 3 snowballs to make me move 1 step. So basically you should need 90 of them, but I want to make sure he doesn't want to make sure to have enough snowballs. So what I did there before is move back a bit so it doesn't show up on the screen. So it doesn't do this attack. Because it does a lot of damage. Otherwise, just follow him doing that. I think it does like 48 damage, and you can get it twice, so I instantly die if it does that. And now he's dead. And get back to bombs. Grab that key, the A key. Normally you should have to go back 1 step, open a door which gives you items and a code. But you only need the code, and the code is 232. Like the same like before, minus a 1. Then use the A key to grab the ray gun and the H key to grab the heart and the sticks. And now you are on your way to fight this. So take the Pandora's box, and after you get to there, just switch to the lightning bolt.
Now you're gonna get it.
Just use it, because it is a lot of damage. Like to switch to the gyro. And just bash him. Sometimes just move back a bit so your beta doesn't kill you. There we go. Now second phase. Just 10 hits with the ray gun and you're set. And now just try and kill them with the sticks. So you have to move in diagonal, move back on the other edge. And this, so I should be fine. I'll salvage this. And another 10, and it's over. That's not really complicated to follow the route, just the execution should be decent, otherwise you lose a lot of damage, you take a lot of damage, use more gyro than you should do. And also you don't save at all, because it costs you gold. The hardest bosses are Medusa, the snake, and Minotaur, I think, in this order. Or snake even first. And then you're done. Like, and this isn't really hard to kill, because you have so much weapons with you that you just was impressive. Thank you. Not that much impressive, but still, like I'm 4 minutes behind my PB. Let me check. So next adventures. Yeah, it's almost 4 minutes. The things you should be used to is like just running around a lot and throwing objects, and try to position yourself so mostly for the Cyclops, so you can like charge chain. Charge attacks. Yeah, I hope it was at least clear for the most part. Just it's really not really technical to learn. Just a few bosses you have to. If you can't do the technique, you're gonna have a harder time, but not that hard. For example, the Minotaur, you can just, if you can't chain grab, just use Pepper Breath, but it does 1 damage and he only takes 1 damage from you, except from his axe. So just use the item that deals 1 damage. Yeah, you should not be confused the way to go. It's really hard at the first time. I messed up most of the time. But like if you want, just train in the emulator and use save states. Like once you get to a new area, use your save state. Make a save state here and practice that part. Once you get it done, and it should be way easier for you to run it. Better try to do this. Don't do like me, like 4 runs again and again, and have to reset once you forget to do one thing. I would say maybe the best way to do this is knowing what important part you need to get first. So for instance, for the beginning, it's just go to the giant bar, but don't fight it, then go to Edith, get the cow, get the key, go back fighting the boar, go to Poseidon, so you have only one way to go. And then after you get to Poseidon, kill the Minotaur, kill Talos, that's the only thing you have to do. Get the H and PK, grab the lipstick, get it back, and you wait and go through the 3 areas to get items. and then go back to take the Sparta Express, buy the sticks, go back to Sparta, kill the Hydra, kill Medusa, go back to Dionysus, go back to Athena, go back to Dionysus, talk to Alice, and then finish the game this way. Because there is only one path to take. Just the big objectives, and then that you need. I need to get those. Yeah, it should take a lot because I'm not deciding always where I go. Just try to if you play the game, you should remember where I go. So should be quite fine. Like if you're really knowledgeable about the game, what you can do is go from I need to get the golden fleece. Go take the run in reverse. Like you need to get the golden fleece, so you need to kill the snake, and then work back. Ah, nice. Okay, and then just work back from I need to kill the snake to the beginning of the game and see what you need at which point. That's what I did for the routing of the run. Like for instance, once I need to get to LS, so I need to get the car, but I need stamina, and I need enough stamina to carry the car and enough to not spam gyros, because I will need them later, either for healing myself or as trading for items. That's why I think I get to like this point of almost 260 stamina. Be really safe about that. And for the rest of the run, it's really good as well. And just try to take it slow at the first time, because it's not the easiest to learn. Just if you have already played it, you should get familiar with the controls, so it shouldn't be a problem at this point. Just the routing, learning where to go. I hope that was good enough of explanation. If you have more question, feel free to ask me on Discord. I'm glad to answer them. I'm gonna head off for now, I think. Oops. So, thanks for watching, and see you later.